Hey everybody, Jeffrey Powers here, and welcome to my channel over at Geekazine. Think magazine, put in a geek, you've got, boom, Geekazine, just like that. Twitter handle, of course, Geekazine, and of course, geekazine@gmail.com if you want to contact me. You know, I've been doing a lot of YouTube videos, and I've been working out what works best, what doesn't work best. And the reality is, I don't want to make some of these viral-ish videos that YouTube suggests that you put out that end up getting 4,000 or 5,000 views. My content is a little bit more thought-provoking, more, how-to stuff, more interviews, more reviews of products, and especially in the tech area. So I want to increase, and I need to increase my viewers, the people that really want to get to that type of content, as opposed to the little bits and pieces, the little viral videos that last maybe a month or two, and then move on from there. Well, increasing your fans, I'm always looking for new ways to get more fan base into my videos, because it's very important for them to see what I do, especially when I go out to events like CES, South by Southwest, and many others coming up, and get all that content. So I want to give them an opportunity and see how many fans are watching my videos, so I could actually bring back more people, more subscribers. Add to the Google Plus as well as the YouTube, since they had that full integration a few months back. Now, some people hated it, and but I kind of give it its chance, let it work out its bugs, and go from there. And I found a couple things. I've been playing with something. About a week ago, I started playing with this option, and I found that it's actually increased some engagement and brought me more subscribers. And that is what I want to talk about today, is grabbing those subscribers that have been to your channel, know your content, but haven't really subscribed to either YouTube or Google Plus. Because the way that it works is, if you have them subscribed to Google Plus, they're going to see the YouTube videos, and eventually they'll subscribe to the YouTube videos. Same thing here. If they're subscribed to YouTube, they might see your G Plus once they get on, and poof, they're on your G Plus. And then all of a sudden you have two sets of numbers as opposed to one. And those numbers can be different. Like, for instance, on my YouTube Geekazine channel, I have about 3,500 people, as opposed to my G Plus channel, which is about 600 to 700 people right there. So you want to get those evened out. You want to get those up and increase the number of views. And this is how you do it. And you don't need to do viral videos to do that, although videos like this, where it's got a lot of good information in it, become viral in themselves, and a lot of people gravitate to that. So let me show you how this works. First of all, I'm going to show you my back end here at Geekazine. We'll go over to the dashboard. We won't go to this page first. In my dashboard, as you can see, I've got a good amount of views. I've got that's my subscriber net change, so you see all that in my dashboard. This is what you see when you go to Geekazine's YouTube. Now, what you wouldn't see, but what I'd see, what you see is your numbers on your YouTube. But what we're going to focus on here is the community area. So we're going to go over to community, and what you're going to see, you actually got 5 options here. Now, you might have more options, you might have less options, because some of this stuff is in beta. Some of this stuff I haven't qualified for. Maybe you've got something that will vault you a little bit farther than me. And that's all well and good. As you move on in the YouTube, as a YouTube partner, you get all these little bits and pieces. But the one thing that I'm going to focus on right here is called the fans area. And I'm going to go here, and I'm going to look at my fans area. Now, this is the list of people that have watched, commented, liked, or did anything like that. So what I'm going to do is I look at this, and I can actually do a sort. I'm not going to do too many sorts, because I just tried to do this video again, and I found somebody had an icon which has some nudity in it, so I have to pass that. So anyway, I'm going to sort by the newest subscribers, because I know that's a safe area. So that's going to bring my fans. I can see some of the people that have gone and subscribed or seen my stuff here, like Noel here. He didn't leave a comment, but Laura Thomas did leave a comment, as she's and a couple others have left comments. So I can actually review those and see if I need to engage them, and go to their YouTube channels and subscribe to their YouTube channels, of course, and go back and forth. So I can sort by this and figure it out. Now, if you have your Google Plus page connected to your YouTube page, what you're going to see in this fans area is up on top, and you won't see it on mine simply because of the fact I've already done this. Up on the top area, you'll actually see, and that's up here, you'll see a little blue button that says create a circle for my fans. And then you give your fan circle a name. Like, for instance, I'm going to go over to my Geekazine dashboard here, and I'm going to go over to the people, and I created top YouTube fans circle. And I'm going to press on that, and of course, that's everybody that I have in here over here. And so now they're completely in a circle. So basically what happens with here, you're going to see it, like I said, you're going to see a little area up here, a little blue button, and it'll say create your circle. You'll create the circle, you hit the button, it'll take a couple minutes, depending on how many fans are in this area, and it will then figure it out and go from there. As new fans enter in, you'll be able to add them to the circles as you go. In fact, if you go, you see it off screen here, as you can see with with Noel, I can actually put him in more than one circle, besides top YouTube fans. In fact, I don't think he's on the top YouTube fans now I'm looking at it, so I just checked that box. And I've got that person there. You can go, like I said, with the sorting, that might change things a little bit, but we can hit view here, and I can see people that are not in my circle of top YouTube fans, and then those people can be added right away. So it's only showing the fans in the top YouTube fans. So what I can then do is go over here. There we go. And I can say add to circle. And what that does is it puts all of those people into the circle. And I go, okay, these are in my top YouTube fans. Or I can actually change it and create another circle. So I could have like top YouTube fans of 2014, top YouTube fans of 2014 quarter 2, so on and so forth. So I'm just going to hit OK, and all of these people are going to go in. I think what happens is after, if you have a lot of fans, what it's going to do is it's going to chunk it out. So you'll only put up certain people in, and then you have to go back in. You have to add more. You go back in and add more. Don't do it all at once. There's probably some marker in there or something like that that's going to say, hey, wait a minute, you've done too many at one time. Give it some time and go from there. So now I've added those fans. So now I have about 243 people in the circle. And I think with a circle, you can only go up to 500 people. So you do the first 500, you can do the second 500, and the next 500. Now, does this work? Well, let me show you something over here. Because what I then did over at Geekazine, and I'm going to go back to my profile here, I created this right here. One post, and I said, these are my top YouTube fans. Thank you for viewing and replying to my content. And then I created a circle with those top fans. What did that do? Well, I think this is one of them. I've got 3 people that already added me back. On YouTube side, I think that's the same thing. It'll show the same 3 people. So right now, it's been more than 3 people that have added me back, but I've just added new subscribers to my Google Plus channel, and hopefully my YouTube channel as well. Pretty cool, huh? Now, let's take a look at this. Now, for you to find out if you've got that, it's basically youtube.com/audience once you've logged in. youtube.com/audience. So let's say I'm going to switch over, and this is what I wanted to do. I was going to switch the account to my This Week in Google Glass account right here. I go in here and it says Top Fans Beta. With the new Top Fans feature, you can learn more about your most engaged viewers, start conversations. Currently, these features are not available to channels that are a certain number of subscribers. That's all well and good. Once I get that, and I don't know if it's 100 or 1,000. I know, like I said, I've checked some. I've seen anything over 1,000 get those. So basically, I need to boost up this number to get the other people to get this fans option so I can do the same thing. That's where all the comments in the inbox come in. With the comments, as you can see, there was no fans, there was no engagement. In fact, now that I've left the fans area, that fans option is gone. So my comments, I have a whole bunch of comments here, like this Ernie Fee TV. I can go and I can actually subscribe to this person. I can comment back. I can like his comment. And when I do these things, that might bring them in as more of a subscriber than anything. And then, of course, I can check out to see if they've got a Google Plus page, and I can try and add them from my from my Google Plus in This Week in Google Glass right here. As you can see, look at this. I have about 230 followers in This Week in Google Glass. But if I click on here, and this is a relatively new channel. Everything was on Geekazine. I decided to move it over about 3-4 months ago. I only have 31 subscribers. And of course, that number is going to increase as I go, as I build more shows and more people talking about what's going on with Google Glass. So once I get to that number, then I'm going to have all these fans. And when I have these fans, I can actually turn around and create this circle, which I can then promote on Google Plus, which I can then promote my YouTube channels on Google Plus, which means that they'll follow over to YouTube, which means they'll subscribe to YouTube, which they'll watch YouTube, and other people will watch YouTube and say, hey, there's a Google Plus channel. You see, it's this interesting teeter-totter of people that are going back and forth. Maybe they don't use Google Plus and they use YouTube. Maybe they use YouTube and don't use Google Plus. As you can see, it goes back and forth. And when somebody sees that there's been somebody that responded in kind to you, then you go from there and you go, hey, wait a minute, I'm appreciated in this area. I'll watch some more videos. Now, here's another cool thing about creating these circles. You want to create a thank you video for all these people. All you have to do is create the thank you video and put it into the circle. Privatize it, put it into the circle, and then you say, hey, thank you. You're the only people that get to watch this. I'm going to show you this really cool device or talk about something that you can do to increase more engagement. And then they're going to like that. They're going to tell other people about it. Those people are going to join your circles or your YouTube channel and go from there. Your little insiders club, I guess you could call it. So that's basically how it works. Like I said, with some channels, if you don't have so many subscribers, you will not have the fans. There's also another area that I was looking at. I think it was called engagement. That I'm noticing it's not on This Week in Google Glass. But if I go back to my Geekazine account, let me just do that really quick. That's called Insights. So, and that's another thing that I don't see on This Week in Google Glass, but I do see on Geekazine. And it can show you your recent activity and, of course, the people in your circle and go from there. All right, well, that does it for this part. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you got some information out of it because when I started doing this, I saw my engagement jump a little bit. And the idea is to get more subscribers. So when I do more videos such as this one, you can see what's going on and go from there. My name is Jeffrey Powers. Thanks a lot for watching. Go over to geekazine.com to check out all the videos of wherever I go and whatever I do. iPad 365, This Week in Google Glass, and many more podcasts out there. So until next time, you guys geek out, and thanks a lot for watching. Oh, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and like me on YouTube and Google+. Take care.